Welcome back to the SSL Family Dad channel. Today we are going to do a quick renovation project. We are here in one of the rooms of our house here that needs a little bit of work. So we are going to start with something simple, fixing these interestingly colored closet doors here behind me. So sometimes, we want to do a full renovation of this room, painting and trim and flooring and all that kind of good stuff. But sometimes we just need to get started with some of the small things, inexpensive projects. And so that's what we're going to do here today. So let me show you what these closet doors are and kind of give you an idea of what we're going to do to fix them up a little bit. So these are, they're actually not bad closet doors, and that's the reason that we're not just going to replace them. It looks like they probably had, they were wood louvered, so they had a bunch of little wood slats that went in here. You can kind of see where the front part of the notches here probably broke off. And it looks like what they did was, it used to look like this all the way around, and so it was all the little slats in there. Probably looked really nice, but they just took some trim and they trimmed up the edges of this, and then they put fabric on the back to kind of fix these up in the past. It was a cheap little project, I'm sure, for them. But some of the trim has come off. It wasn't really secured on there very well. It's kind of loose. It looks like it only has 2 nails in each piece. And so some of the trim has come off, and then obviously this looks like a 70s project or something. So we're going to take this and fix these up a little bit. So we're going to have to replace some of this trim. So I think I have a way to match this. I wasn't able to find this exact same trim, but I think I have a way to make some that's going to be close enough. So we'll fix the missing pieces up, and then we're going to put some wood paneling on the back of this, and then we'll paint this whole thing kind of a dark color as close to what it is here as we can. So this is a piece of the trim that was on there, and it looks like it's just a cheap pine kind of trim. I wasn't able to find something that matched this, so I was able to get this. It's a wider piece, but it'll actually we'll be able to get 2 in thickness out of it. But it should be the same thickness. So I'm just gonna rip this down the middle and give us the two pieces out of this. And then it looks like the edges are beveled a little bit, so I'll just have to run a sander down it and bevel those edges once we get them cut to size. Well, I think they turned out pretty darn good, much better than they were before. But there's one last thing that we're missing. These doors never had pulls, they never had handles. I've got a hole here, but they were missing. So instead of buying some, let's make some. So down here in the family room, we have a new little toy that has been already turning out to be probably one of the most useful and life-changing things that I've ever owned. This is a longer LK5 Pro 3D printer, and we are just about to start the closet door pull job. So we're using black filament in this run, and the design I pulled off of Thingiverse, so it's a free site with designs for just about anything you can think of. So I pulled the design off, I copied it into 4 and placed it on the in the computer here, and then exported it to the little flash memory, the little SD card. That popped in the machine and press start, and all I have to do is wait. I think this one is might take a couple hours to complete, but this thing is amazing. So it heats up the filament, it lays it down in layers, and it will make our 4 knobs. It's laying down a base right now, and then it'll build the knobs on top of that base, and then it'll just pop right off of that glass surface when it's finished. So this is something that I printed out earlier, just as an example of what this thing can do. So these are all threaded screws and parts that all fit together. This is a little cell phone stand. So instead of leaning my phone up against usually a water cup or something like that, if I want to watch a YouTube video or something, I can throw it right in this. It just sits right in here, and this is all adjustable to any angle. You can set it vertically or horizontally on the little stand. And so when I first started seeing 3D printers, I knew that I eventually had to have one, but they cost so much money. They were well over $1,000, $2,000 to get one at home. Now there are tons of 3D printer options out there, and they're not super expensive. This one is actually very cheap, and it can produce things that are very big. We're gonna do another video that is a more complete kind of overview of this, and once I get more things printed, we're gonna be using this all the time. There's all kinds of gardening things we can get. There's all kinds of just little parts and pieces, and then when we're building things and creating things that we need specific parts for, there's just limitless things you can build with this. And so we're going to be doing a lot more with this machine. But we'll come back here and check it a little bit. When these knobs are done, we'll get some screws and get these installed. All renewed. Little preview of the 3D printer there and its usefulness. Although those are plastic knobs, they're not nice metal or brass or anything like that. They certainly function, and they only cost really a few pennies to make. So I'll take it, and definitely worthwhile for these closet doors. They were the 70s fabric-y look, or whatever they did in here. I'm sure was a great fix for these doors when the slats broke, but certainly didn't fit the vibe that my daughters wanted in this room. So look forward to some more DIY videos coming out, probably in this bedroom. There's some flooring that needs to get done here, some track lighting, and some other things that need to get fixed up and updated in this room. So look forward to those videos. Of course, you need to subscribe if you want to catch those when they come out. Don't forget to hit thumbs up on today's video, and of course share the video out to somebody that you know if you think they might be interested in maybe some ideas on fixing up some closet doors in their house. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one.